Are we live? Yes. When I thought in dress up as a plant, I see a stream would have been the perfect chance for something on the right. I'm not a frog. I am a plant. Are you back at me? Who is this? It's still me. Don't worry, it's just a costume. It's just a filter, actually. It's not even a costume. It's not even a costume. I considered buying one of those like VTuber costumes because they do exist, where you can just like have the body, like the rigged body of something else, and then stick your head on top. But almost all of them are a little too, how should I say, a little too spicy for streaming TOS, so I decided against it. I mean, I wasn't gonna say slutty because it's not necessarily slutty. It's just not TOS friendly. Yeah. Why so plant? Cause it's spooky time. Just let me get in the spirit, okay? I didn't have time to make a costume or do a recolor, so this is my attempt at making it spooky vibe. There's a few that are good, but most are spicy. Yeah, exactly. Like the popular ones, like the popular VTuber outfits I see are like, it's a nurse, but a sexy nurse, or it's a nun, but like sexy nun. It's like an onsen outfit, which is perfect, but it's just like literally a wet towel, and I was like, maybe it's a little bit too sus. Thank you, Sakuma. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I know I haven't posted a video in a while on YouTube, but it's in the works. I still have to finish recording. I have most of it recorded for my 1,000 subscriber special, where I do name traces for everyone that has their YouTube subs public, which is around like 200 something people. So it's taken a while, but it's happening. And hopefully in the future I'll have some time to write some new role plays. So that's it. Yeah, that's the update. Do you have a sepia and film filter from the 1800s one? I would love an 1800s costume. I would love one. I mean, I kind of had like an 1800s outfit for my old model. Should I just, for fun, should I just be in my old Halloween outfit for fun? Do you want to see? I feel like the OGs have already seen it though. It's been a while, but I did have a Halloween-y type model before, but it's not a plant. It's still mostly the same though. Another OG wants to say. Yeah, it's sure, let me pull it up for you. I'm gonna flash you by accident because I think I don't have my thing set up properly, I think. So when I switch models, it's gonna reposition me. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Oops, wait. Oh my god, I was spoiling my new chibi model accidentally. Okay, here it is. Hello. Oh, I'm too big. Hello. Hello. It's me. It's me. When I try to explain this costume, it doesn't really make sense. So, I did a poll on Twitter, I think, like, I want to say 2 years ago, for what I should dress up as for Halloween. And then the options were a succubus, a maid, or a vampire, I think. And then the votes, I shit you not, were split exactly evenly between the three. So it's like, shit, what do I do? So I ended up doing all of them. Yeah, so as you can see, let's get in a little closer. So I still have my old fox ears, and I have my classic fangs. I have heart eyes, and you can't tell, but I'm red and black. And then I have like little bat wings, kind of like a vampire or a succubus. And I have like a maid outfit, but it's an old school maid outfit because I wanted to be demure, okay? I wanted to be mindful, alright? And that's it. And then I have these like swooshy succubus tails. Yeah. So we can do Spooky Moni for today as an OG throwback. Very demure, not spicy. Yes, exactly. I am a very mindful streamer, very mindful VTuber. I love democracy. Oh man, democracy is beautiful, but also sometimes it's a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie. But for this, please vote in your elections if it's happening right now. Yeah. Spooky time. Spooky time. Today, what did I want to do today? We can still do normal triggers. If you want to do any trigger requests, you can. But I was kind of inspired because the person we rated last stream, Scripturient Muse, was doing a stream where they were reading creepypastas and like SCPs and stuff on stream as like a spooky story time. And I thought that would be fun too, if you want. If you have a favorite creepypasta or SCP, you can send it to me and I'll try to read it for you. So that's also a special Halloween-y option. Yeah, I tried to be all three. Monarchism supporting Moni when? Yeah, I don't know. When? That's the last option. I didn't get that. Oh, well, you can. It was just ideas. So we can just do a normal stream, but try to implement the spookiness, or the vibes are just gonna be spooky because of the filter, maybe, and the outfit. Or I can also read, if you have a favorite spooky story or creepypasta or SCP or any like spooky short story you want me to read, you can send it if you'd like in Discord. Here, give me a sec. Discord. There you go. If you want to send it in Discord, you can join the Discord, pop it in the share on stream channel, and then I can read that out loud and try to make it spooky. But to be honest, I'm a little afraid of cat, so I don't know that many spooky stories. So I'm gonna really need to rely on you guys for supplying me with spooky things to read out to you. And maybe I'll be spooky, maybe I'll be calm, I don't know. Combining scary and ASMR is kind of interesting. It's like, it's supposed to relax you, and it's supposed to make you feel comforted and at ease. At least that's what I try to do. But spooky stuff is supposed to make you scared and a little bit uneasy. So it's kind of weird to do both, but we'll try. Just for today. Oh, I thought your swimsuit would be okay because you're in a sauna, but it turns out you'd have to be in the pools category, and the people you'd get in there would be very spooky. Oh, people in the pools category are certainly something on Twitch. I'm not gonna say what. I don't want them to get mad at me. I think I'm not really going in that direction with my content, let's say. That's okay. But technically, yeah, I feel like my model, as it is, like my normal one, is technically not quite TOS. There's a line. It's like mostly there, but maybe there's like one thing, like my hips are showing a little bit, so maybe that's not quite chaste enough for Twitch. Usually the sound of typing makes me sleepy. Yeah, I do love good typing ASMR. And we can do typing as well. I don't have a system on YouTube for making requests for triggers, but if you'd like, I can just do it for you if you suggest it. Normally, people would have to like redeem points, but that's a system that only works on Twitch, and I'm trying to accommodate both, so we will do that. We can do some typing sounds if you'd like, while everybody looks for some spooky stories for me to read. And then please link it or type, if it's short enough, you can just like plop it into Sharon's stream in Discord. That also works. Hips to bottom of pelvis and buttocks, with exception I mentioned. Kind of ridiculous to spring a VTuber with a grace beard. Yeah, it's tough. With flesh tubers, it's easy to just like enforce a dress code. With VTubers, it's much more difficult because it costs like hundreds of dollars to change outfits, and or God forbid to change models, and censor bars are not allowed technically, apparently. So in a way, I was talking about this with my manager at one point, or I don't want to call him my manager because he's not technically my manager, my friend that I talked to about VTuber stuff, and Nintendo, and he was like, yeah, like VTubers are kind of a second-class citizen when it comes to streamers, which sucks, you know, but it's kind of true. It feels like they want us, but also they don't. Yeah, we're oppressed, you know, we're the marginalized group. We demand rights for VTubers. Okay, let me move my mics over and we can do some typing ASMR. Be here. 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 There we go. Okay. I hope you also have a great Halloween. For anyone that's going out tonight, to party or celebrate in however way you choose. I hope you stay safe, because despite all the fun stuff that Halloween brings, it also brings a lot of spooks, real spooks, like crime. So I think, well, I don't remember the stat. There's a stat about like how crimes spike during Halloween time. Have you guys heard about that? Millimeter ghost. Yes, I am a ghost, but I've always technically been a ghost. I am a spirit, after all. I'm a plant spirit, after all. Hello. I'm not a frog. Lies. Lies. Slander. Spending time tonight with your nieces and nephew. Aw, cute. How wholesome. Are you guys gonna go trick-or-treating? You never lie? Yes, you do. You're a big fat liar. You are smelly. Hi, Mississippi. How are you doing today? Noodle doodle artsy. Welcome to the onsen. I hope you have a lovely stay here. Shoot. My coaster is occupied. I need to give you name tags. Oh, I also got like a shit ton of bubble wrap because I ordered something online and it was made of glass and they wrapped it in a lot of wrap. So I don't have a trigger request specifically for bubble wrap, but if you like the sound of bubble wrap, I have so much of it. Like I have like literally, I want to say 3 meters of bubble wrap. Here we go. Time for a name trace for Noodle Doodle. Ready? Thank you. My Halloween outfit is just recycled from 2 years ago. So, spooks. Thank you so much for the biddies, Bado. Thank you. And thank you for the water as well. Everybody please hydrate and unshrimpify your bag. Bubble wrap wrestling? What? I'm not gonna wrestle bubble wrap. Wait. Thank you, Goku, for cheering 20 bets. And thank you, Vado, for cheering 13 bets. Spooks. Ooh, rip. Look at all those dead zombies ready to pop out. What monster do you guys think is the scariest? Like, who would win in like a battle royale of like monsters? But they have to be mortal, because sometimes people are like, oh, I'm gonna pick like Satan or whatever, and I'm like, okay, well, that's not fun. Satan isn't fun. Can I just, for the record, he's not fun. Well, he's a little fun, but he's not fun in a battle royale sense. So who do you think of the popular monsters would win in a battle royale, and why? Okay, well, what are the rules? I don't know what the rules should be. Werewolf, only silver hurts him. Okay, oh, okay, well, yeah, okay. We have, what time of day is it? I guess that does factor into it. Okay, it starts from 6 p.m. to midnight. There's 1 day of prep before they see anyone else that's part of the battle royale. So they can get or procure equipment if they need to. Okay. And then this is a battle royale, so every hour, there's gonna be a clock, and it's gonna shrink the size of a playing field. It's in a forest, and it's at night, I guess. But the monsters are up to you, so you can pull out monsters that I can't think of right now. But like werewolf is a good one. Vampire is probably a good one too, depending on which kind of vampire. Mummies, I feel like, aren't that strong, but maybe I'm just like not thinking of the possibilities, you know, because I put mummies and zombies in kind of the same category of undead, but mummies tend to have like a magical element to them, like a mysticism, which I don't know if is Orientalism, but anyway, yeah, like, you know, common monsters, I guess. What do you think? What do you think? Who is the spookiest? Who will win? Bigfoot? Teke clears? I don't remember what that is. What is that? You had to explain why. Well, you have to explain what they are and why, because I don't actually know what that is. Mata Nui? What is that? If he's a monstrous ape, he could probably beat a werewolf. Maybe. But like, I feel like Bigfoot is a gentle soul deep down. This is my headcanon. I don't actually know him. I haven't met him, obviously. But in my view, Big Wolf is like, not Big Wolf, Bigfoot is like shy. He's shy. He's kind of shy. He's just doing his own thing, like minding his own business, you know, trying to just live in the woods, just live off the land and not be bothered. And then people keep trying to take pictures of him like weirdos. And I don't think he is violent. Like, I don't think there's any real evidence. Obviously, there's no evidence because Bigfoot's not real. Unless, I don't know, that's a hot take. But theoretically, for me, it doesn't seem like Bigfoot is particularly violent or bloodthirsty. Whereas werewolves tend to be quite bloodthirsty, I think. Like, they have a violence to them in the way that they transform and also the way that they attack people, you know. I'm not saying Bigfoot can't beat a werewolf, but you have to justify. You have to justify. Given werewolves are just large humanoid dogs, he's gentle soul, but provided he'd have to protect his spawn, his wife and children, or boyfriend, you know. I guess. Maybe. So is it like that thing where they gain like superhuman strength in order to save their families? Oh, thank you for that also, Jackson. Teke is a Japanese vengeful yokai. True. I do feel like yokai are quite dangerous because they're already dead, so you can't really kill them. You can banish them, I guess, which is like the equivalent of killing them, but you need specialized tools and knowledge to do that. Like, it's like, a werewolf is done if you bring a gun with a bullet. Vampires are done if you bring like a wooden stick. Like, So given you have some prep time and you have some time to anticipate who might be part of it, maybe who would be able, if you were like a witch, maybe you could defeat a yokai if you know like certain spells, like, or you can like banish spirits and stuff. I don't know. My coach is a gentle soul, but he could easily throw a guy over him if needed to. That's fair, that's fair. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. It's still a toss-up for me. Okay. I see we do have requests, so I can take requests. Water again. I'm so hydrated. Water, 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 water. Spudzilla98, welcome to the onsen. I hope you have a lovely stay here. Welcome, welcome. I'll give you name trace in a second, okay? Three shorter creepypastas in Discord that won awards again. Oh, I didn't realize there was creepypasta awards. Who's the prestigious creepypasta academy, you know? Unless they're like actual stories, like they're published authors or something. Oh, okay. Wow. Thanks, ChatGPT. I like Wendigo. They're pretty mysterious. Ooh, spooky. They are spooky. I will say. They are spooky. And they do feel pretty strong. Okay. Spotzilla. S-B-U-G-Z-I-L-L-A 9 8. Welcome to the onsen. I think the sound of gulping water sounds is also soothing to listen to. Being hydrated is a very relaxing sound, yes. But when I drinkies, you must also drinkies. We drink in solidarity, alright? I don't want to see any underhydrated forgs in my onsen, alright? You're here to relax, you're here to take care of yourself, and that includes drinking freaking water, alright? No sodas, or coffee, or tea, or juice, or alcohol, as Loki would like to prefer. Water. Water. Okay, you better. Good. Good. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Yeah, I'm playing one of the stories and Okay, I will go read the stories. Let me see. How are you? I'm good. How are you? How are you this Halloween? Max Verstappen? I don't know who that is. Maybe I'm just not well versed in monsters. I'm still getting acquainted. To be fair, I've not been a spokesperson until very recently. I only went to my first haunted house yesterday, so I'm pretty new to spooks. But I'm learning the lore. By next year, this time next year, I'll be a full-fledged spook lover. Will I play spooky games though? That's still, I don't know about that. Oh, I see. Oh my god. Okay. No, Miracle. I don't like this. Well, okay, if you'd like to drink alcohol, it's perfectly fine. It is a day of celebration. But with every alcoholic drink, please also consume a glass of water. Okay, bye. I'm supposed to be Kenobi. Listen, I'm not freaking good at impressions, okay? I'm not you. Alright. F1. Oh, he's a driver. Oh, he's a F1 driver. I see. Wait, are you saying he would win in a battle royale with monsters by driving over them with a car? I mean, no, I don't think so, because it's in a forest. I feel like you can't drive an F1 car in a forest. He loses automatically. F1 driver looks like Sid the Sloth. Oh. Okay. I see. Okay, let me look now at the Discord where we have some spooky stories that I can read. Insurance dream. Okay, we better get spooked. Are you guys ready to get spooked? Oh, because of the spooky picture. Spooky children. Kids are spooky. That's true. Alright. Let's read this creepypasta, shall we? I'm blind. I need to make this font bigger. The font won't increase. That's the spookiest. The spookiest of them all. Okay. As someone who works with kids, yeah, they're spooky. Yeah, kids are spooky. Kids are a little scary, you know? Having kids, dealing with kids, taking care of kids, very daunting, very haunting. I don't drink alcohol that much. I usually have 2 waters per drink, like margaritas. Good. I'm glad to hear. Good alcoholic practices. I used to drink. I used to be able to drink. Nowadays, not so much. I'm old now. My body's like, stop poisoning me. So I don't go too ham anymore, and I don't drink certain types of alcohol anymore. I'll do it maybe if it's like a social event and everyone else is drinking, but I typically don't love it because I get hangovers now, and I feel gross afterwards, and I don't even think it's all that fun. I think, like, when I get drunk, there's a very small window in which being drunk is fun. You're either not drunk enough and you're bored, and you're waiting for it to kick in, and it takes a long time, or you are in a buzzed state, like happy and buzzed and social and having a good time, right? Small window, and then fucking puking your guts out, wanting to die, having a hangover, bloated, not a good time. So for me, I jump to that phase much quicker, than I used to. So I don't really drink much anymore. I'll have like 1 or 2, but I never go past that because it's just, also it's expensive as shit. Like going out, expensive. Save money, drink water, it's free. Yeah, because I have a small dog and chickens, I'm doing. Oh, small dog and chickens, small cuties. Though, I will say, this is not the rules for YouTube, so I don't blame you. But typically on my stream, we don't talk about age because it gets a little tricky if you're young. I mean, you're an adult, so it's fine. But I try not to cater my content to children because it gets into a lot of tricky situations and I don't want to have to deal with that. So I have rules that my chat is typically 18 plus, and if you are younger than that, please leave. Get out. Because we do talk about like more adult topics sometimes, because I'm an adult, I want to talk about my life, and I don't want to have to filter myself for that audience. And it's also dangerous if you're a child and you're in an adult space, and maybe there is some unsavory people in that space. So just for safety of everyone involved, try not to mention it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Rusty, how are you? Yeah, it's been a while. I'm doing good. I'm about to read a spooky story. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, spooks. Spooks, spooks, spooks. If I scare myself after reading this, I'm a baby. Okay. This is the first creepypasta that's in the Discord. And it is called The Children of Woodharrow Park. My life had recently been plagued by a persistent bout of rotten luck. I'd been terminated from my last job. 3 weeks spent unemployed were like slipping into months, despite the stacks of applications I'd filled out, and every credit card I possessed had been maxed out to its limit. Bitterness and self-loathing had poisoned every fiber of my being and left me with an inescapable melancholy that I was starting to believe was incurable. My latest humiliation had been to dig through my wallet for spare change as a cashier fixed me with a plastered-on smile and an impatient line grew behind me, only to find that I still didn't have enough money to purchase a meager amount of groceries. The spookiness is poverty. Yes, that is correct. That is incredibly scary. But I digress. I'd headed to Woodharrow Park afterwards, a local, secluded, sleepy stretch of land to clear my head. The park was empty when I arrived, leaving me free to wander the paths alone and aimlessly. Hunger gnawed away at me like a familiar enemy. I could never quite shake it off. In a final indignity, the previously sunny sky began to pour rain. I, of course, was not carrying an umbrella. I was so absorbed in my own misery that I barely felt the gentle tug on my jacket sleeve. Looking back, I'd wish that I'd kept walking along the path without so much as glancing downwards. I'd wish that I'd ignored the soft, silent plea for my attention. I wish that I hadn't made the horrible mistake of believing that a hand with a touch so timid and helpless was incapable of holding the power to be terrifying. But instead, I foolishly stopped in my tracks, and ever since that fateful decision, I have not had a single moment of peace. I looked down to see 2 children standing at my side, and immediately felt a jolt of unpleasant surprise. Both stood no higher than my waist, one slightly taller than the other, and both were clad in black raincoats that looked suited for a sepia-toned photograph than a modern-day child. They each wore matching wide-brim hats that drooped atop their small heads and obscured most of their faces. Though I could vaguely discern that the taller of the pair was the boy and the shortest a girl, I was unable to see any features above the pallid flesh of their swollen cheeks. Their lips were so colorless that it appeared as if they had little more than the thin white sliver for a mouth. The children's bodies were round, without any of the cherubic softness associated with youth. Rather, they looked unnaturally bulbous, bloated to the point of near grotesqueness. Unbrushed tufts of stringy blonde hair jutted from beneath their hats like tangled straw, dry as a brittle bone and seemingly untouched by so much as a single drop of rain. Hey. Scriptarian Muse, hi, how are you doing today? Cottage raid, cottage raid, cottage raid, cottage raid, cottage raid, cottage raid, cottage raid. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate the raid. How is your stream? Maybe get a shout out, please. Can we get a shout out from Muse and company? Hello, Muse's chat. My name is Moni. I am a plant spirit VTuber and ASMR artist here on Twitch. Though today I'm wearing a costume, technically. I'm wearing one of my old models today, just for the spooky vibes. But it's nice to see you. I hope you had a good stream today. Did you do anything special? Anything special and fun? Couldn't copy the raid message, but hi again. Hello, hello. Want to pay back the raid for the other day? Of course, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, I loved your vibe. I thought it was really nice. If you're unfamiliar, Muse, I mean, I only became familiar with you last stream, but you inspired me today. So, I know last stream when we raided, they were reading some SUPs for a good old Spooktober, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm not reading SCPs, but I'm just reading any spooky stories or creepypastas that people want to submit in my Discord. So I was in the middle of doing that just now. We were in the middle of reading a story called The Children of Wood Harrow Park. Apparently it's award-winning, but we don't know for sure. Yeah, finally enough, my whole theme is being a fae, inspiration, and creativity, so that's perfect. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Perfect. Yeah, that's very thematically relevant then. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your lovely, lovely community. Hello, chat. Welcome, welcome to the onsen. I hope you all have a lovely stay. And yeah, basically lay of the land here. I do a lot of ASMR. Sometimes I do art, sometimes I do hand cam stuff as well, depending on the day. And I also do a lot of very cheap / free triggers. So we have a queue of triggers which you can use your channel points for. That's the bathwater jars in the bottom of your screen if you're on Twitch. And if on your YouTube, you can just say it and I'll do it. In between all the stories that we're reading too. So that's the plan. That's the plan for today. Doing a little spooks, but not too much of a spooks, just enough for it to be fun. Yeah, that's basically it. Man, what a loophole. Wait, the loophole is just you like follow me on YouTube. That's the loophole. And if you follow, you get a name trace. So perfect. Ken, hi, welcome to the onsen. Let me give you a name trace, alright? What's my name? My name is Moni. My full name, I guess, is Moni Stero. That's my username. My government name. But everyone calls me Moni here. Alright, ready? Okay. Welcome to the onsen. I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. And Bussy Buck. God damn it. Your guys' usernames always crack me up. Alright. Ready? P-U-S-Y_BAKA. I've followed for a long time now, I think. Yes, you have. I think you can check if you do !follow age on Twitch. You can see how long you've been following for. But I see your lurkies, so have a good lurkies. I appreciate you coming in here, hanging out. It was nice to see you. There you go. Only 1 month? Wow, that's surprising actually. I feel like, oh no, you know what it is? It's because you reset your follow count. I remember we talked about this a while ago, I guess it was a month ago, where new followers get name traces, and then a bunch of people that had been following me for a while unfollowed me and then refollowed me so they can get a name trace again for free. And I was like, you guys are so silly, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Anyhow, alright. If we're good with that, we can keep going with the story, and then I can do a couple of requests. So I see on YouTube we have hand sounds, and then, well, I can do hand sounds while I read the story as well. That works. And then we have some cork tappies and words of encouragement after that. Okay. Twitch also notoriously unfollows me from random chats every so often. Oh, that's so weird. Why does it do that? How rude. It's like, you don't want to follow this person anymore. Stop it. Stop that. Okay. There we go. Bruh. Alright. Where were we? Okay. Untouched, unbrushed, tufts of stringy blonde hair jutted from beneath their hats like tangled straw, dry as a brittle bone and seemingly untouched by so much as a single drop of rain. Hello, I said, forcing myself to sound upbeat. They stared up at me in silence. The girl continued to cling to my sleeve. Are you okay? I asked. By now, I was drenched and eager to head back to my car. Do you need some help? But the pair remained mute. I stood there awkwardly, unsure of what to do, when the girl suddenly began to grip my arm with a startling strength that made me worry she would pull me to the ground. Alarms rang loudly throughout my brain. I felt an immediate urge to extract myself from her unsettling grasp and leave them both behind in the rain. Well, I wearily pulled my arm away, somewhat embarrassed for being afraid of how the pair would react. If you don't need anything, I guess I'll just be on my way. She released her hold on me without protest. Neither said a word as I walked away. When I turned around for a final look of parting, I saw that they were still standing, staring at me. Though I could not see their eyes, I felt their gaze follow me with an intensity that disturbed me, no matter how much distance I put between us. I didn't look back again. I picked up my pace as I dug for my keys out of my pocket. The rain felt cold as ever. I unlocked my car, and I was thinking about the can of chicken noodle soup I'd left in my sparse pantry when I noticed the girl had left behind a stain on my sleeve, as dark as ink and shaped like her tiny fingers. I wiped at it with my thumb, but the mark didn't budge. I sighed and looked away, only to nearly stumble backwards in shock when I saw the back seat door open and the girl sitting inside. She'd removed her hat and was holding it in her hands, both of which were clean despite the mark on my jacket. and with her head bowed and her knotted hair concealing her face like a curtain. "Hey," I tried to keep my tone from betraying how unnerved I was and failed spectacularly. "What are you doing in there?" She sat as wordless as before, tightly squeezing and twisting the brim of her hat with such a violence that I was certain she would rip it apart. I swallowed my uneasiness. "Look," I said as calmly as I could manage. "If there's something wrong, I can't help you if you don't tell me what it is." I reached into my pocket and pulled out my phone. "Maybe it's better if I call the police and you can tell them." My voice trailed off as I watched my phone screen flicker on and off, before collapsing into a scramble of pixels and shutting down entirely. I stared agape at my reflection in the black screen as a terrible feeling of dread began to wash over me. When I looked back up at the girl, she was gone. In her place rested her hat. The hat appeared soaked, every bit as saturated with rain as my own clothes were. But unlike the jacket and jeans that clung to my skin and chilled me to the bone, the hat didn't feel wet when I picked it up with a trembling hand. It was dry to the touch, even as I watched beads of rain drip from its brim and onto the car's upholstery. I realized with something between the fascination and the horror, that the raindrops left behind no traces where they landed, and when I cupped my hand beneath the hat to catch the drops in my palm, I felt nothing but air. Furthermore, the back seat was completely dry. There were no damp footprints, no water spots, nothing at all to indicate that a girl wearing a coat glistening with rain had been sitting there mere seconds ago. I turned to fling the foul thing into the parking lot and gasped out loud when I saw the boy standing only a few feet away. "She forgot her hat," I said dimly, my heart thundering madly in my chest. My mind screamed at me to jump into the car, to drive off as fast as I could and never come back to Woodharrow Park again. But it was that same fear that left me rooted in the spot, paralyzed and helpless, even as the boy stepped ever closer towards me. "Stop it!" I wanted to scream, but my tongue felt too thick to form words. The boy lifted his hat. A burst of darkness erupted in my eyes, blinding me as a hellish symphony assailed my other senses. I could neither see nor move as I felt insects scuttling behind my eyes and scales slithering inside my skull. The vile taste of putrid water filled my mouth as the deathly scent of rot flooded my nostrils. Final breaths rattling in dying throats, drowning bodies thrashing in the water as they sank, screams of agony so shrill that they sounded inhuman. I heard them all and many hideous more. I stood frozen in the terrifying darkness as the rain furiously slashed at my flesh like cold blades, unable to weep or let out a watery cry for help. Suddenly, I felt someone grab hold of my hand and pull me free from the loathsome trance just as abruptly as I'd been consumed by it. My vision returned, and I saw that I was now alone. Even the girl's hat disappeared. I dove into my car and sped away from Woodharrow Park. The sky grew clear with every mile. When I got home, I peeled off my wet clothes and climbed into the shower. I sat there beneath the hot spray, immersing myself in steam and warmth, and I jumped out the instant it turned cold. I dried off and crawled into bed, burying myself beneath the blankets as my mind raced with the nightmares I had just endured. I wondered if the children, whoever they are, had somehow been drawn to the despair I felt as I walked through the park. Perhaps my hopelessness and sorrow had served as a miserable beacon, guiding them towards me and leaving me vulnerable to their presence. There was one thing I knew for certain. It was the girl who had rescued me. I'd known it the second I felt her small hand touch mine. I realized now that she hadn't climbed into the car to frighten me. She'd only wanted me to stay with her in the park. Tears slid down my cheeks as I thought of her being forced to forever wander Wood Harrow with no one but a boy who carried hell beneath his hat to keep her company. Maybe she too had once visited the park while bearing a sadness as heavy as my own, only to wind up imprisoned by it. I slept fitfully. When I awoke the following morning, I discovered that the stain on my coat sleeve had somehow bled onto my arm. I spent hours trying to wash it off, scouring my flesh until it grew angry and raw, but the mark refused to be cleansed away. I sat on the floor in my bathroom, gazed down into the imprint of the girl's fingers on my reddened skin, and felt a horrid chill of Wood Harrow's rain creep down into my spine. That was last week. The mark still remains on my arm, and at night I toss and turn vividly and dream of the park. I've told myself repeatedly that I can't go back there, that I was lucky to have made it out alive, and that I might not be so fortunate again, but I can't stop thinking about the girl. I pity and fear her in equal measure. When it rains, I look out the window and wonder if I'll see her outside, waiting for me, clutching her hat and bowing her tangled head. The thought both saddens and terrifies me. So I've made a decision, and perhaps I'll live long enough to regret this one too. As soon as I finish posting this, I'm grabbing my car keys and driving to Wood Harrow Park. I know that I might be walking towards my own doom. I know that the marks on my arm are likely a bad omen. I know that the girl may be every bit as malevolent as the boy, and that she might be trying to lure me into a trap of her own. I know that there's a strong chance I'll never be able to come back and tell you what happened, but I can't keep reliving the same nightmare over and over again. In a way, I never truly left Wood Harrow. My mind wanders its path even as I hide away in my home. We've got to go now. Wish me luck. I have a feeling it's going to rain. That's the end. What do you think? Were you spooked? Were you spooked? I feel like this one is less spooky but more sad, to be honest. It feels sad. Like, oh. I mean, I'm sure, like, if there was, like, visuals, I'd probably be more scared. But I like that story. It was nice. And I know someone followed. Someone followed. So I will give your name tags as well. Here we go. Ready? This name trace is for Erectus longus. E R E C T U S underscore L O N G U S. Welcome to the onsen. It's fun to do readings. I don't have to think, I just have to read, you know? And I can read stories faster than I can read chat, apparently. But yeah, I'm spooky today. If you haven't noticed, I have a different model on today. I'm dressed up. You can guess. Guess what I am. I'm like 3 things. I'm almost 4 things. I'm like a wolf. I'm a maid, I'm a succubus, and I'm a vampire. All in one. We couldn't decide. We couldn't decide on what to be for Halloween, so we decided to be everything for Halloween. sorry, just for a second, what happened with the mall? Oh yeah, well, I don't know if you saw that explanation, but yeah, I'm just dressed up. I'm dressed up for Halloween. I'm 4 monsters in 1. Special spooky Moni outfit today. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple of trigger requests, and then we can dive back into another spooky story. How's that? It's still me, I promise. It's just an outfit. It's just a costume. I'm still Moni underneath all of this. That was corked up face. What else do we have? The next request was for words of encouragement. Let's do it. I'm gonna say, you're stinky. You're stinky. Hello. I heard you needed some words of encouragement today. I know that today might be a hard day for you for whatever reason, so if you're feeling low, if you're feeling down, I wanted to let you know that I am proud of you. I think you're doing amazing things. I think that you are brave and intelligent and strong and kind and generous and sweet and loving, and you have so much to offer, and you have so much to give to the world. I just want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself as well, so that you have even more to give. So listen to what your mind is telling you and what your body is telling you you need. Take care of yourself, even if it's hard to do. Breathe and center yourself, because things can get difficult when everything is scrambled, when everything is demanding your attention, or everything is overwhelming, when you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. Just take some time to relax and be with your own mind and your own body and your own soul, and listen to what it's telling you. You know what the right thing to do is. You know what's best for yourself. So believe in yourself to do what makes the most sense for you. And I will always be cheering you on and trying to encourage you to be the best that you can be, and I'm gonna try to do the same. So yeah. Buddy says I should drink rum beer. Okay, well, I guess so. There's a Niana follow. Hello, Spaghetto Depressy. Oh, Spaghetto Depressy. Okay, let me give you the name tag. Ready? Welcome to the onsen. I hope you have a lovely day, Spaghetti. Or Spaghetto, sorry. My bad. And then what is this Niara team? Oh no. Oh no. Nya. I shouldn't have gone down, Nya. Oh boy. What is... Why? Why? You know what? Sometimes that's true though. Sometimes you should not. Sometimes it's not a good idea. And I guess that time was one of those times. Anyways. What do we have next? A sniffer. Oh gosh, I'm not good at sniffer. I'm not good at sniffer. Yeah, of course. Thank you for hanging out, Sakuma. Happy Halloween. Enjoy your time today. Enjoy time with your nieces and nephews. And I hope they have a fun, happy, safe Halloween. Do this. Somehow I can do Nya voice in all seriousness. Straight. But I'm so sorry. I hurt your ears. When I try to do a sniffer, like, I can't get it right. I can't sniff. I cannot sniff. Not relaxing when I do it. I will try. I tried, but it's not good. My nose doesn't breathe fast enough for me to sniff you that fast. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that was loud. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm on the Discord. I see the ones that Kai posted. So we already read The Children of Woodhair Park. But then there's this. Is this a copy pasta? So you're with your honey and you're making out when the phone rings. Oh, actually, when the phone riggins, you answer it. And the Vios is like, what are you doing with my daughter? You tell your girl and she say, my dad is dead. Then who was phone? Then who was phone? Terrifying. Bone chilling. Oh man, that one's a spooky one for sure. That one's a spooky one for sure. Here, this one, and this one. Okay, we have two more. The first is a robot dance, and the second is the angel of industry. Spooky. Oh, this one's not too long. That's good. This one is also not too bad. Okay, shall we read another one? Shall I read another one? Are you ready? Ready? Yes, perchance. Perchance. Okay. The robot dance. I remember reading interviews with overpaid movie stars and musicians who'd moan over how tired they were, how hard they had to work, how drained they'd be, burnt out and in dire need of a break. Their directors were tough taskmasters. Performance is a pain. What a tough life, I'd grin and think. You should try working tables in a dive bar, or frying up endless breakfasts in some crummy all-night cafe. Then I'd put down the well-thumbed newspaper and get back to my 10-hour shift before I was fired again. And now I know exactly what they meant. There are no newspapers anymore. Not enough people left to buy them, or time to read, or bars or cafes. There is entertainment, endless, inexhaustible. I provide it. I perform it. Permanently. Ooh, spooky. Wait. Oh, hi, Frankenstein. Okay, I'll give you an choice. We'll pause. Back to the reading. Their takeover was sudden, systematic, effortless. Nobody really knows what happened. There were stories in the news about tiny robots we built to fix us, and something about a message beamed in from deep space. Then there were no more stories. They took all of our information. They don't like to share. Who took control? I saw no androids stomping through cities, shooting laser rifles. There were a few rumors of collusion, of those in power striking bargains. Everything took place so fast. We lost electricity, transport. There was no real news, just gossip, fear. People were scared to stay at home, but the ones who left were never seen again. The most complete, coherent whispers were of an advanced alien artificial intelligence infecting our internet. But as far as I can tell, such talk is idle speculation. We have no idea who they are, what they are. No one has laid eyes on them. There could be many, or there could be one. they let a few of us live. All performers. I must have passed their audition. I used to act a little. It was a pipe dream. Bit parts, local plays. To them, the only thing we have of value is art. They can only create coldness, calculation, no cruelty or compassion. They are curious of our songs, our books, our films. They viewed every movie, heard every song, read every story we'd written in a heartbeat. They were already bored. They want more. We are living masterpieces, I tell myself. Beats working tables. There aren't many of us left. Every minute of every day we must create or die. Time is immeasurable. One by one our hearts began to stop. I don't know how they do it. I've been fitted with an implant. They did it without my knowledge. I have no memory of any procedure, no telltale scar, but death is instant. Our breath is at their behest. The ones who last longest soon learn a few rules the hard way. Don't try to play to their tastes. Innovate. Jokes are met with bafflement, but can still have an impact. They're wary of us standing still or sitting. They can't be fooled by our desperate attempts to suggest it is part of the show. Our benefactors bestow gentle direction and a buzzing insect voice, a vibration we feel instead of hear. Dance, they say. So I stumble through some moves. I never was worth much on the dance floor, but somehow I satisfy. Perhaps they think I'm being edgy. Perhaps I'm kidding myself. One young guy breaks straight into a practically flawless rendition of the robot dance, straight from some neon 1980s nightclub. I wished I had thought of that, until a few moments later, his corpse thudded to the floor. Never pander, never patronize. Though blinding lights perpetuated in our jaded faces, from this cold steel stage, our view is only darkness. They don't need illumination to see. They are out there somewhere, I imagine. Perhaps they use cameras. Perhaps their senses are beyond my human comprehension. The most tasteless trash makes them sit up and listen. They seem to prefer buffoonery to high culture. I don't know if this reflects their desires or ours, but it must always be fresh. Any repeat of the same material is unthinkable, unacceptable. Very occasionally, our routines are met with a scratchy, almost inaudible hum of approval from the gloom. A synthetic symphony. Once I bowed in gratitude, a risk which drew gasps from my compadres. It must have succeeded, for I still exist. One of the stunned, an elderly British thespian who had seen it in a few movies, lingered too long and was gone. We can collaborate. One direction, subvert. Or, I guess I should do the demon voice. Subvert. Inspired myself and 3 others to hastily recreate the caustic comedy and twisted malice of the old Addams Family TV show, which quickly descended into the recreation of a medieval torture dungeon. The audience sees nothing immoral about this, just as they don't get subtlety or irony. They must have approved, for they produced props for us to use from a Stygian gloom. Props are a rare treat. I did things I never knew I was capable of. I guess we all have, too, these days. This drew hatred from my associates. I saw murder in their red eyes, heard their hisses over the encouraging din from the theater seats. Sometimes their direction is enigmatic, sometimes straightforward. Luckily, I can improvise. I think on my feet. What is left of them? Sometimes we get a real gem, such as, "What can't grow can never be beaten." That sort of thing always causes someone to fumble, and so our troop grows in fewer and fewer in number. Sometimes we get fed a mystery meat. Never very much. They like to keep us lean, hungry. All I know is that it's pink and fake and grows in petri dishes. One tall girl, who I might have seen modeling in magazines, seemed to enjoy things to an extent. She was into extreme body modification. They supplied her with knives, and she complied. She was insane to begin with, which made me immensely jealous. By the end, she had no eyelids, no lips, no fingers to grip, so she banged her head hard on the floor until you couldn't see who she'd been anymore. The hiss of rapture came, louder than I'd heard before. "I want to watch. I want to see what you see," she screamed, and flung herself with demented glee into the audience. That idea must have crossed all of our minds once or twice, out of sheer curiosity or a faint hope of respite. Silence. The familiar scent of sizzling flesh. Their next direction comes. "Is there any water in the desert?" This causes me to pause. My mind is blank. Or perhaps it is gone. That's the end. That one is a little spooky. A little spooky dooky. Is it just like about content creation, perhaps? Is this about streaming? Hello. Also, the relaxed goat woman, welcome to the onsen. I hope you have a lovely stay. I'm gonna give it an intro, right? G-O-A-T-W-O-M-A-N. Welcome. I hope you have a lovely stay. Oh, and Keeler. Hi. K-I-O-L-3-R. Welcome. I hope you have a lovely stay as well. Let's see. Yeah, we have one more creepypasta that I see in Discord. If you'd like to submit a creepypasta for me to read, please join Discord and drop it in the share on stream channel. Nope, I can't spell. C accord? Come on now. I'm just stupid. Thank you, Kai. I don't know how to type. Yeah. Gonna drink some water. Or some tea. I have tea, but now it's cold. It's not as good. definitely a little bit unconventional, but I like it. What a tasty taco. Thank you. What is your favorite kind of taco? I'm really obsessed with I like beef tacos for whatever reason. There's this Mexican place near my house that does really good like asado tacos. I also love lengua, which is a bit of an unconventional choice, I feel like. But not everybody can do it right. Like, lengua is good if it's not overcooked, but it's very easy to overcook, so it's a little bit tricky to find places that do it right. But I'll eat most tacos. I love a good chicken taco. I love a good pork taco. Even a fish taco. Okay. A spooky story to knock you out. All tacos are accessible for me. Oh, how do you feel as a taco lord, milord? How do you feel about dessert tacos? I forgot where I saw them. It was somewhere in America. They have like dessert taco shells, and I think it was cinnamon toast crunch flavored. I could be wrong, but it was some kind of like sweet dessert breakfast cereal turned into a taco. And I thought it was insane. Like, what do you add? Like ice cream and chocolate chips? Like, what do you put in a dessert taco? I don't know. I've never had one. Absolutely. Really? Oh, okay. Wow, you're truly accepting of all tacos. That's beautiful. Loki, no, not that kind of taco. Strawberry sauce and nuts and whipped cream. That does sound kind of good, actually. And I honey on my honey dessert taco. Interesting. But do you get like a special dessert taco shell? Or do you just put desserts in a regular taco shell? Like, how does that work? Also, French fries. So yeah, I have a little bit of steak. Let me give you an answer. Wait for celebrating hours. So that's basically just an ice cream cone in a taco shape, right? Like, right? It's just an ice cream cone. You're just having ice cream. Not knocking it though. It does still sound kind of good. I'm trying to think of a taco that would be so disgustingly abhorrent that you could never have it as a taco. But I guess anything can be a taco. Oh, way too quiet? Okay, let me turn the gain up a little bit. How's this? How's this? Check. Check. Okay, good. Taco is love. Taco is life. Just because anything can be taco doesn't mean anything should be a taco. That's true. Soup cannot be a taco. At that point, it's just, I guess they do have like soup, like with the chips though, or like the soup that's made out of old taco shells or whatever. What's it called? I'm blanking out on the name, but you know what I mean. They do have that, so maybe soup isn't even like the final soup dip for the tacos. Yeah, soup tacos, soap tacos. Okay, well, soap is not really edible. Edible. So I don't think that qualifies. Is a hot dog a taco? The age old debate. What qualifies as a taco? Is a hot dog a taco or is it a sandwich? I feel like it's more sandwich territory. I feel like the taco, one of the necessary parts of a taco is that it has a flat bread as the container, like a flat circular wrapper, whereas a hot dog is a bun. You call it a bun, right? It's not a shell or a wrap. Wait, I'm wrong. What do you mean I'm wrong? You think a hot dog is a taco? Oh, Dolly, hi. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, happy Halloween. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm wearing my old costume today. I put on my old skin suit today for this special spooky stream. Buns, oh, buns. I miss buns. Hot dog is a taco. Since when? Since when? Who made you president to say that hot dogs are tacos? The last posted story in Discord watching as Onee is 7 minutes deep into talking about tacos. Wait, you don't want to know about talking about tacos? Well, no, because it's made with buns. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hot dogs aren't tacos. If a hot dog is a taco, then I'm president of the United States. Bread. God, you can make a hot dog with a tortilla. Wow. Oh, okay. Okay. I see the problem. So if you put a hot dog, like the meat, a hot dog sausage, inside of a different receptacle, is it still a hot dog? It's called pigs in a blanket, silly, not a taco. Yeah, like is pigs in a blanket considered a taco? Or maybe like a burrito even, because like if you take the hot dog sausage itself and wrap it in a burrito wrap, does that mean it's a hot dog burrito, or does that mean it's still just a hot dog? I feel like colloquially you would say that it's a burrito with hot dogs in it and not a hot dog in itself, and just exclude the burrito part, right? Like if you talk to a random person on the street and we're like, draw me a hot dog, they're not just gonna draw the sausage, they're gonna draw the sausage inside of the bun. Like, it's kind of packaged together as a hot dog unit, even though the sausage itself is also called a hot dog. Like, if you stuck a hot dog in a bowl of ice cream, you're not gonna say that it's a hot dog. You're gonna say that it's a hot dog in a bowl of ice cream. Or it's a hot dog flavored ice cream or something. Right? If you look at the anatomy of both tacos and hot dogs, they're very distinguishable. Henceforth, they were named different things. Hot dog is hot dog, taco is taco. What the dog doing? Oh, If you check in Discord, there's an announcement about that I don't really want to talk about right now. Also, words and location. Yeah, that's true. Country of origin does factor into it. But then if we say that it definitely factors into it, that means like are dessert tacos Mexican or are they American? Are deep fried tacos American? Or like whatever, like Doritos liquid tacos is like an American invention. Does it not count as a taco anymore? The logic would mean the corn dog is a taco because it's breaded. Maybe, according to Loki's logic, corn dogs are tacos. What do you think? If a hot dog is put in a taco, it's a hot dog taco. The wrap is what makes the food. Put something in a cylindrical piece of bread, it's a hot dog. Oh. Well, no, because we call them different things. Because, like, if you take a hot dog bun and you put, like, a Philly cheesesteak, like cheese and steak in it, then it's a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Or if you put bacon, lettuce, tomato in a hot dog bun, that's a BLT, not a hot dog, right? So, so it gets a little iffy, I think. Are we still talking about just a hot dog? Yeah, are we not? Put something in a taco shell, it's a taco. But isn't it actually a hot dog wiener? Oh. Do we say that they're wieners and not hot dogs? So the hot dog is the sausage, like the wiener, inside of a bun, and that those two things together make a hot dog? Hard tacos are American, soft tacos are Central American. Hard tacos were a specialty dish in Texas region. Taco Bell actually popularized it. Oh. Yeah, so like hard tacos are an American invention, but we still call them tacos. They're still tacos. Like if you showed it to a person and was like, what is this called? They'd still call it a taco even though it's not exactly from the same place that tacos are technically from, right? No, corn dogs are calzones, just like Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts or calzones is like it's like a wild statement. That's a wild statement. Corn dog or calzones? Corn dogs and Pop-Tarts are in the same family is wild. I'm glad I could address the important topics in this chat. We only talk about the most hard-hitting topics in this chat. Yeah, but even then I think it's considered about a part of the hot dog family. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think we're going to come up with a definitive answer that we all agree on, but I think it's kind of funny to talk about. I don't know, Bonnie. The sausage in the ice cream sounded kind of saucy. What do you mean? A sausage covered in cream sounds sus? I don't understand what you're talking about. I mean, the combo, I assume, is called a hot dog, but you combine hot dog bun with hot dog wiener to make a complete hot dog. I don't... I feel like that's pretty good logic. I feel like that's pretty good logic. Oh, Tony, hi. Hello. Thank you for the water and the anchovies. Everybody stretch. Crack your bones and drink some water. While I'm drinking, you're gonna make me choke, dude. Thank you, Tony, for the 5 gift subs. What the heck? Thank you. You're the best. I appreciate you so much. Everybody. Thank you, Tony. If you want a Any triggers, do let me know. Also, I know that I still owe you the vegan listing thing. I'm gonna do it right after stream, I promise. Yes, congratulations to Slevin and Brother Pilov and Great Mouse and Extrix and Not Brando. The philosophical debate of a hot dog is a new one to me. Well, despite it being a new topic to you, I feel like you came up with a fairly satisfying understanding of what a hot dog is. But it's still up for debate. I'm willing to hear other perspectives. Hot dogs or sandwiches? Okay, but are hot dogs tacos? That's a debate right now. Is our hot dogs tacos? If you put a hot dog wiener in a taco, is it a hot dog? A taco is a sandwich? Oh my god. Chat, is a taco a sandwich? A wheat taco is a wheat taco. So like a corn taco is not a sandwich. You can't make a sandwich out of a corn bread. A corn-based bread? Or flour taco, yeah. I mean, maybe they make whole wheat tacos, I don't know. There's cork tappies. We requested cork tappies 15 minutes ago before we started talking about tacos. My bad. A taco shell with a wiener is still a taco with a wiener, as meat is just a variant. So, can we say that a taco is defined by its components and structure, but it's not transformed into something else if, like, you know, if you mix it with a specific other type of component that's not the usual ones. Does that make sense? I feel like that doesn't make sense. So if you have a wiener, you put it in a taco shell. It's a hot dog taco. But if you put but that would apply to anything. So like if you put what's another thing? Like if you put I'm blanking out on like what other kinds of fillings you can put in a taco that aren't already normally in tacos. If you put potato chips in a taco, is it a potato chip taco? Carb on no side equals salad. Carb on one side, toast. Carb on two sides is a sandwich. Carb on three sides is a taco. Carb on four sides is sushi. Oh, I see. So the classification is based on how many sides of the rest of the ingredients the carb is touching. I'm eating a hot dog out of a taco shell despite random people. Cornbread is great. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I feel like I haven't tried like legitimate cornbread, but I have tried like some, like I think, where was it? I think I went to a restaurant that supposedly served Southern cuisine, but it was in San Francisco, so take it with a grain of salt. And it was quite good. I had it that one time, but I've never actually been to the South, so I can't say for sure what like true cornbread tastes like. Surgery. Hi, how are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Trick or treat, happy Halloween. Are you doing anything for Halloween today? Cornbread and milk is even better. And, you know, flour and corn used for tortillas. I've never heard of wheat. I feel like it'd be hard to make wheat tortillas, but I don't think that they're impossible to make.
Carb on 5 sides is a quiche. Carb all around is a calzone. Carb in layers is a cake. Oh, okay. I can see it. Carb in layers is a cake. Okay. So carb in layers is a cake. Does that mean that lasagna is cake? That's a wiener taco. Beef, bean, chicken, bacon. Yeah, not very good taco though. Potentially. I got up and brushed my teeth. We are on sushi now. Yeah, we've moved on. We're moving on to different classifications. Loki posits the idea that the sides touching the ingredients that are not carb, the number of sides determines what it is. That's actually good. It makes a killer cheese dog that way. I'll eat B. Yeah, I'm okay. Doing alright. Didn't do anything special. I made croissants using my own homemade chocolate though. You made chocolate from home? You made croissants. Well, you made chocolate and croissants from home? That's crazy. Some kind of pastry chef over here. I want some. Those sound good. Yes, so it's a Big Mac. A Big Mac is a cake. It's wild, but true. Wild, but true. Speaking of McDonald's, okay, I personally hate McDonald's. I'm not a McDonald's fan. McDonald's will never sponsor me, but that's okay, because I don't like their food. But I did recently have to go to McDonald's. I have to, like, there was a gun to my head. No, we didn't have any other options, and we needed something fast, which is what McDonald's is for. So we went to McDonald's, and I ordered a Big Arch, which is like their new popular sandwich, I guess, like their signature sandwich, their fancy sandwich, let's say. And it's basically like an elevated Big Mac. So they took the middle bun out because the middle bun is stupid in a Big Mac. I hate the middle bun in a Big Mac. I think it's dumb. So it's 2 patties, and it's like lettuce and onions and crispy onions and like special sauce. It's like Big Mac sauce, but like tastes slightly different to me. But I didn't realize how big the Big Arch would be, and maybe that's on me. It's in the name. But it's a big sandwich because it's like 2 big buns, all these fillings, 2 thicker patties, like beef patties. And I got full after eating like a quarter of this frickin' sandwich. And the sandwich by itself was literally like over 1,000 calories. For just the sandwich, like no sides, no meal, just the sandwich was over 1,000 calories, and I was like, holy fuck! No wonder I can't finish this freaking sandwich. It's a beast. It's a monster. It could barely fit in my mouth, and I went into a coma. Like I literally ate half of the sandwich and then passed out because I could not finish it. Oh my gosh. So I'm never going to McDonald's again, I think is the moral of the story. Don't eat at McDonald's. Don't eat McDonald's, it's going to take you out. Because it did to me. I'll agree for sake of United Front. People consider frozen behind a cake. I'm sure lasagna wouldn't be the weirdest thing to call cake. That's true. Shoulder missiles, hi. Welcome to the onsen. I hope you have a lovely stay. Let me give you a name, Charles. Big pieces of meat scare mommy. She prefers meat that will fit in her mouth. Yes, I do. I do prefer meat that will fit in my mouth. I think that if the meat is too big to fit in my mouth, then I simply do not want it. You know, that's the point of eating, is to have it fit in your mouth and have it taste good and have it nourish you. But if it is too large and unwieldy, if it's too much work, I don't want it. Like, you know, when they have at restaurants, they have like those like fucking giant, like, tomahawk steaks. Those aren't meant to be consumed by one single person. I'm sure there's people that can do it, but, like, those are insane, right? Like, can we... those are... It's too big. It's too big for me, alright? I can't handle that much meat in one sitting. And I will quite literally pass out. Like, if I have too much meat in a meal, I'm gonna go into a food coma, like, guaranteed. But if it, like, guaranteed. Like, orange is only in Canada and Portugal. Oh, no way. Interesting. I wonder why. It's so random. I'm surprised America doesn't have it. Oh, Cacturn has some requests. Okay. Oh, yes. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. I can give you a name choice. Ready? O-N-E-G-A-S. Welcome to the onsen. I hope you have a lovely stay. To try a Brazilian steakhouse. Oh, true. I've never actually been to one, but we do have Brazilian steakhouses here. And it's a little daunting. I can't, because I don't normally do, I can't even finish one big arch, let alone, like, just hours of sitting there eating grilled meats all day. And I feel like that's changed over time. Like, when I was younger, I could eat a lot. Like, a significant amount. Nowadays, I get full really quickly, which sucks because I love food. Like, I love food. I love the taste of food. I'm obsessed. But I get full really easily, and I get turned off of food really easily. So, if it's bad, I won't eat it. If it's... if the texture is off, I'm not gonna eat it. Like, I've become more picky somehow. And it's just a waste of money, to be honest. To be frank, it is a waste of money for me. Like, I used to go to, like, Ace, like, all you can eat, like, we call them Ace. I don't know if that's a common thing that people do. I used to go to all you can eat, like, buffets, or, like, sushi restaurants, or, like Korean barbecue places, and I could eat, like, a shit ton when I was younger, like a teenager. Nowadays, it costs like $50, and I'm just like, there's no way that I can eat $50 worth of food. Like, I'm gonna be trying to stuff my face to get my money's worth, and I'm not gonna be able to do it. Like, it's simply not worth it. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I wish I could eat as much as humanly possible and not feel like shit afterwards, but unfortunately, I am human. So, I mean, I'm a plant. Unfortunately, I'm a plant. Oh no, my lore is getting mixed up. Too much meat equals pass out. Yeah, exactly. Too much meat equals pass out. Do you guys not pass out after having too much meat? Yeah, I was just not exactly say it that way, so I can't add it. What? Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, I said it just now, I guess, but I'm not a frog. I'm a plant spirit. I'm a plant spirit. Oh, I just saw the full body model. Here. I will adjust. What? Here I go. And mic scratchies. Do you like the this? I can do like this. Fork mascot model. I would love a fork mascot. I would love one. But I don't even have a regular model. Like, my actual model is not accurate to my design. So I think I'm gonna concentrate on getting a regular model of myself, or potentially an ASMR model of myself that's design accurate first, and then maybe we can integrate a little fork into that. You know how like some VTubers have the toggle or whatever, where they have a like little mascot in their arms or something, and then chat can use TTS to make the mascot talk. Like, I think that'd be really fun to do, but I don't know how to do that yet. I have not the time or the money to make a new model yet, so Fork model will have to wait. But eventually, it'll be nice. Does this make you a carnivorous plant? Yeah, I am. Someone say new model? No, not a subathon, not a subathon. Met a Russian RYouTuber who is the floating mascot with an android anime girl who chatters, asks questions, and ChatGPT is used for her responses. Oh, that's kind of fun. Beck. Okay. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Terrifying. So large. So monstrous. Ooh. No sub. I haven't planned a subathon. Maybe in the future. Oh my god. 1,000 bits, but that's like $10. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're so silly, but thank you. Thank you for... It's $30? Oh my god. Why are you doing this? Stop it. Just hand me $30. Oh my goodness. Okay, well... Chaos. Her new model subathon as well. Whoa. I do have a new model. I have a chibi model. Thank you for the 1 bit, Loki. I have a chibi model that is going to be released into the world soon. I was gonna do like a lazy debut of the chibi like in next month sometime. So I do have a new model, technically. Oh, thank you for 2 more biddies again. Silly. 30 what are 3? Okay, are you guys just gonna count up? Or are you guys just gonna count up in bits? Where are your tits at? What? Excuse you. Next month is in a few hours, Money. Oh. Shit, you're right. Well, late next month, at the end of next month, perhaps. Or next stream. Maybe I'll just do a next stream. I'll just do a reveal next stream. Oh, alas. To throw stuff at your tits. Oh, those tits. Forgot about those tits. For whatever reason, they stopped working for me. But I haven't tried them in a long time. I haven't tried them in a hot minute. Yeah, I can see if it works after. But I had a lot of problems with it.
I come in here and the first thing I hear is tits. Yeah, tits. You know, like the tits that show up on stream and stuff when people donate bits. Throw a sip at morning 2025. I have tits. I have them. Well, both. I have both them and it. I just don't have it set up because it was bugging out. Like, it wasn't working for me for whatever reason. Bits for tits. I mean, tits for bits. Both. Okay, Tempest. Hi, welcome to the onsen. I hope you have a lovely stay. Let me give you a name, please. Ready? K_TEMPST. I'm so confused. My stupid brain can't process. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yeah. I do like scissoring sounds. Yeah. And now you're feeling sleepy? After the nyas, they would haunt my dreams, my nightmares. Okay, let's see. We only have a little bit of time left, and I have a couple of routines left, so let's just do those. father time. So thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you for being here today. Thank you for hanging out with me on this spooky day. If you have not yet joined the Discord, please do. That's where all my latest schedules are, and that's where we hang out outside of stream. So I highly recommend joining. If you have not seen my titty yet, please check that out as well. That is, of course, my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Tumblr, and YouTube channels. And today we're going to be raiding Okari, who is very cute and is reading some spooky stories as well. They're actually reading Coraline, which is pretty nice. So we're gonna go bother them today. This is the raid message. If you are a subby, please copy the top message. If you're not a subby, please copy the bottom message. And if you're on YouTube, please just enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate you all for tuning in. And I will see you all next time. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little bit tired. I feel like we've had a long day. A lot of stuff happened today. And I could really use a good nap. Do you want to take a nap with me for a little bit?